20-15 your score here. Not a whole lot of action that's happened since we lost internet there a moment ago. We apologize for that, but you're listening to the March Penrith Cardinal Media Network. South Laurel with a 5-point lead, and the senior Taylor King on the line to shoot two after a foul on Macy Messer, her first. 4:41 to play here in this first half, and the Cards lead by 4. Starting to pick up here, the action is.
What we got here, a warning from the
warning. Yep.
He likes to be warned. Oh. There's another free throw. Coach Windland walks away, still mad.
Yep, 20-17. South Laurel struggling here in this second quarter. Mabe dribbles out of trouble. And picked up there now by Begley. Drives in on her, weaving in out of traffic. Nice pass to Messer. She goes up and she's fouled. Shot's no good, but she'll go to the line to shoot two. That's on Kaylee Smith. Good work there, James, getting us back online.
No problem, but now I like what they changed up they adjusted to that defense and found themselves with a nice cut. Messer got fouled, but a good free throw shooter, and she made her first one.
First free throw was good from Messer. Second one is off the back of the iron, no good. And we got a tussle underneath and a jump ball. How about Adams in there fighting for it? And that's going to go to Rockcastle, but you got to love the hustle from Emma Adams. Playing some big-time minutes here. Good defender.
Yeah, she got a lot of action last year. It was a lot of these games because of some of the blowouts that we had. So she's
a good shooter, too.
Yep.
We got a 5-second call, and that was Emma Adams forcing that, Jamie. As number 4 there, Kelsey Maupin, nowhere to go. Mabe.
It's almost like a 1-2-2 trapping zone. This particular time, they've changed it up quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But we're getting that flash across the middle.
Mabe going to work. She's going to be fouled on the drive there, and that'll be South Laurel's ball. Tough sledding here for the Cards offensively. Credit this defense, but not much. You got to credit South Laurel's defense, forcing a lot of turnovers as they normally do.
Yeah, 5 points only in this quarter, and they had 16 in the first quarter.
Jones to Bundy. She'll fire a three. Top of the key, no good. Rebound to Jones. Baseline. Keeps her footing. Misses, though, in close. Adams comes out with it on the floor, and she's going to travel as she tripped.
Question whether she just flung herself down or was pushed a little. Either way, they got the turnover.
We knew this was going to be a battle, Jamie, and got puppies here tonight. Good-looking dog.
There's a black one with it, a gray one there. Bring your puppy to the game tonight.
Rockcastle's basketball here with 3:14 to play in the first half. Spivey, mid-range jumper, no good. Offensive rebound, though, and a foul underneath.
Oh.
No, they're going to say a jump ball. That's possession arrow's going to go back to South Laurel.
A little quick jumper there.
Yeah.
And I think that was that Bundy in there got the jump ball?
Somebody
couldn't see from behind. I couldn't tell actually who got the tie up, but
wouldn't be surprised if it was Bundy. Mabe with the ball now, crossing over, going to work. Gets in the paint, drops it off to Jones. Baseline jumper is too strong. And the rebound comes off to Kelsey Maupin for Rockcastle. Brings it up, picks it up at the wing. Now looking, being hounded underneath. Dangerous pass, knocked away there by Mabe. She has it. And we got another jump ball. And that'll give it over to back to Rockcastle. They gonna call a jump ball when you have the ball.
She got her face smashed.
She did get her face smashed.
Oof. With Skeeter kind of jumped on her, come to the side of her, and fell on top of her, and her face hit the ground. And she's still in the game.
Yep.
So she just looked like she was crying. But
yep, Tessa Begley, they're tough. Calling for the ball out top, wanting it. Fired up right now. Underneath. Taylor, she goes to work against Mabe. She's fouled, going to the line to shoot two.
That was a weak call there. It's straight up. Kind of contact was made from the offensive player.
Skeeter's first of the night. Jamie Taylor King has not really gotten going a whole lot. These free throws might do it for her. First one's up, splashes through. I say that she might have like 9 of their points.
She's got 7. Well, actually, I don't know. I missed a little time there that they scored a few. So she may have more.
And that one will roll in. 2 for 2 at the line for Taylor King. Makes it a 2-point game, 21-19. South Laurel's lead with the basketball. And Sadie Osborne out there picking up Mabe.
Really, the defense of Rockcastle that's kept them. That looked almost like a double dribble there.
Didn't it? That was Messer over to Bundy to Jones in the corner. Back out top to Bundy. Skip pass over to Fannin. She drives in, now turns. Nothing doing for South Laurel. Mabe, she'll go to work on Spivey. Takes it all the way to the hole, loses it. Gets it over to Messer. She can't connect. That ball's going to go out of bounds.
Kind of lost vision here with the referees on what happened there.
Yep.
I think they were.
According to these ladies behind us, I think they're not too happy with some of the
I think they thought
officiating.
maybe it was a charging there, but
Terrible pass
she's a
there
very
from
tall,
Jones.
athletic girl and good defense.
Spivey picks it up across to Taylor. In transition, a little shuffle. They're going to call a foul, though, and she'll go back to the line to shoot 2 with a chance to tie this up. Nice.
Chance to tie it here. We've got, look like a little extra little bunny hop there.
Certainly did.
No call there, but got the foul. Good looking players here for Rockcastle. They're starting to find their selves here in the second quarter.
First free throw was good. Second one is perfect. Tie ball game, Jamie. Minute 54 to play here in the first half. South Laurel's got to find some offense. Being stymied right now by this stout zone hybrid defense that Rockcastle's doing. Jones, she'll get going. Let's go from mid-range. No good. Right inside the free throw line. Kind of flung it. That's no good. Rockets coming back quickly the other way. Spivey working on Mabe. Turnaround jumper's no good. Offensive rebound will stay alive and back to Spivey. She'll dribble in, loses it. That'll stay with the Rockets. Last touch, South Laurel.
Couple good opportunities for Rockcastle to take the lead here. And Mabe doing a good job not fouling. Looks like a couple could have been either way there.
Begley gets that over to Spivey. She takes a triple. No good. That ball's tapped out by Taylor. And that'll go back to South Laurel. All right, Lady Card's got to figure something out here.
Yeah, Coach Windland needs a draw for play here against this defense. They're athletic and very good defenders.
Yes, they are. Fannin out top to Bundy. She gives way to Messer. Messer's been quiet. Drives in to the right side. Picture dribble off to Fannin. Fannin skip pass. Deflected. Nearly stolen. Jones comes away with it. Tapped back from behind there into the hands of Mabe. 50 seconds to play in the first half. Mabe flies in. Mid-range pull-up jumper off the back iron. Rebound comes down to Bundy. South Laurel back out top to Mabe. She caught up about the 3. Turns it down. They'll run a little offense. Fanning over to Mabe. Spivey on Mabe. What a matchup this has become on tonight.
There comes a trap.
Careful here. Fannin dribbles out of the trap. Now gives way to Jones. Pretty shot. Count the bucket and the foul.
Patience right there, Tyler. They was able to split that trap
Yep.
and go into the lane, find a good cutting Callie, and she makes a nice play in the bucket and the horn.
Cutting Callie will go to the line here to make it back to a 4-point play. I like it, Jamie.
It is?
Yeah. And she's got it. 24-21. Callie Jones with a 3-point play. We've got 20 seconds here and then a hotly contested first half. Taylor King, one-hand pass to Spivey. Now a nice little find underneath, and that is perfection.
Nice play right there.
Man. King to Spivey to Smith. South quickly the other way. Fannin turns down the three. Shoots it at the buzzer. That's good. Count the buckets for Macy Messer, 26-23. Southpaw will take a 3-point lead on the buzzer beater by Macy Messer. Wow, what an exciting first half this has been. Jamie, we'll take a quick commercial break and listen to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
London Tourism. Discover.
You're invited to the Creek Church. Come experience uplifting
cycling.
worship and practical message, a community that feels like home. Whether you're exploring faith or looking for a fresh start, there's a place for you at the Creek. Join us at our locations in London, Somerset, and Williamsburg. Details at thecreekchurch.com. Just like a strong defense on the court, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County with dedication, teamwork, and community pride. They're here to keep our families safe on and off the field. Good luck, teams.
This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com. Hungry fans know the winning play. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Fresh, hot, and always delicious. From crispy chicken to biscuits and fixins, Lee's is your game day MVP. Lee's Famous Recipe, where game day gets delicious. Visit your local Lee's Famous Recipe in Corbin, Kentucky. Martins Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com.
All right. Welcome back here. It's halftime at South Laurel High School. Lady Cards lead 26-23, and it's my pleasure to be joined by Athletics Director Extraordinaire Jeff Irwin. Welcome in here, man.
Yeah.
And, good job here doing double duty tonight, doing a little PA. You're the best in the biz. Don't tell Richard Hammonds, but you do a great job over there.
Well, he's football. I've never really done football because I was always coaching, but
Right.
I started doing basketball. Jerry Brown is the legend for Laurel County basketball, PA announcing. He was an English teacher here. He was the principal or a teacher at London High School when the merge happened, and I was on the speech team, and he taught me how to do it because he didn't want to do the JV games anymore. So I actually got started about 1988 doing that, and then when G.J. Smith was the athletic director, he'd pay me $10 a night, which was pretty good money in 1994,
Right.
When you're newly married and don't have a lot of other income. So I really enjoyed doing it. But tonight, totally was just a communications error, and I think the weather may have played a little bit in it tonight. But I don't mind to do it every now and then. It's fun to do it. I think the kids like when the PA guy gets a little hyped up. But yeah, pulling double duty tonight.
Yeah, and doing well, and that's got to be like stepping back in time for you over there. So that's a fun little nostalgia there. We'll talk a little bit about the football season and the fall sports as we transition into the winter sports. Overall, just kind of a pretty football season, the first playoff win since you had one, I think, 20 years ago. So
yeah, we broke a lot of streaks this year.
Did.
This is the third year in a row the football team has improved on their win total. The second year in a row we've qualified for the playoffs. This year we were a third seed, and we have not won a road playoff game since 1996. So we had guys like, Travis McDaniel and Neil Warren and some of these other guys playing back then. That was at Knott County Central in 1996 in the first round of the playoffs. We won in the snow 12-7. But this year's team, we had 19 seniors. Almost all of them played 3 or 4 years. Coach Hines and his staff did a great job to get to 9 wins. It's only the third time, I think, or maybe fourth time in school history. You're talking over 30 years now for South Laurel that we've won that many games. So the future is really bright. Our JV team, I think, went 8-2, played all comers. We played some really big schools in Scott County and Madison Central. We were playing a lot of freshmen and sophomores. We didn't have many juniors playing, and they went 8-2. So the future is very bright. We're very excited about the football team. We hosted the region and district tournaments in soccer at our new soccer complex, and unfortunately we weren't able to win the region in either, but it was a great showcase for our new soccer complex, which is a dedicated soccer facility with concessions and locker rooms, practice area, the game area, which is, we're trying to make it, the nicest soccer facility around here. So a lot of exciting things happening.
I know that a lot of work that's went into there with, Bermuda grass and different things that you guys have done over there. It looks spectacular. So kudos to you all for that.
Well, David Witt is our groundskeeper that does a great job, but the district put a lot of man hours and a lot of financial resources and time into improving that facility because they want us to have a great facility too. And the weather really didn't help us. You remember how wet it was back in the summer, so we didn't quite get as much grass sowed as we want, but that Kentucky bluegrass really loved the cool weather in October. So we're really excited. I was in the auxiliary gym with Coach Hines showing him what the weight area is going to look like in there. We're probably in the last 4 or 5 months of that.
That's exciting.
We hope around spring break that can open up and we can start moving the weight classes in there, maybe the PE classes. I mean, we could, if the timing worked out, we could even have the prom in there. I mean, we're going to have a big space in there.
That's exciting things here as we talk a little bit about, in the pregame we talked about this South Florida Lady Cardinals team, kind of going from the hunters to the hunted this year, kind of having that target on their back and how they'll respond. This is, Coach Windland's not going to shy away from competition. This is the runner-up in the 12th region last year, this Rockcastle Lady Rockets, and a team that gave him his first loss in his first ever game. So, it's a tight one here, and who knows what he's saying to them to get them motivated here. But and then I think he's got who this week. We
have a really tough schedule. I know we play Sacred Heart.
Yeah, that's this week.
We play in the Campbell County Classic. We play a lot of tough teams. And I think Coach knows that to get to the level we want to get to, which is to contend for a state title and not just get to the Sweet 16, we need to play some of these teams and expose our team to that. And, we have a lot of returners. We only lost Jamie Buenaventura, and we have a couple players that are injured and aren't playing tonight, but we have an experienced team. We still only have one senior.
Yeah.
But, Coach wants to build a perennial power, and to do that, you got to go play the best teams. And honestly, he had a hard time getting games around here. So you compound that with he wants to play the best teams anyway. We have a very challenging schedule. So, it's going to be hard for us to duplicate the 18 straight wins we had in the regular season. But at the end of the year, we're going to be a much improved team. And you can just tell watching the girls play. You can tell it's the second year of the program. Almost all of these girls now are in one of Coach Lovett's strength classes. They look bigger, stronger. They're more agile. They're quicker off their feet. So I'm really excited about the direction of the program. And then the boys team, we lost 90% of our scoring and 80-some%. It's something like that. Coach Davis has told me. And I'm excited to watch these young guys who had a really exciting JV and freshman team last year. Now a lot of those guys are going to have new roles. So just all around really exciting with basketball season starting. And I'd love to stay and talk to you. I got to go now.
I know you got to. We'll get you out of here.
We're going to run across the coast. You got time for one more real quick?
Yeah, no, you're looking great. You're look slim, and I don't know if it's the black,
stress.
but we appreciate your time as always, and we'll catch up to you on down the line.
Yeah,
get over
absolutely.
there and get this victory here in the second half. We appreciate you stopping in.
Thanks a lot. Go
All right,
Cards.
man. That was Athletic Director Jeff Irwin as he returns over to the PA, and we got time here, James, for a little statistical rundown if you've got them here, brought to you by our halftime sponsor,
Yeah, we've got
Yaden's Auto Sales.
Macy Messer with 5 points. She had all that in the second quarter. Bundy with 3. She's opened up the game with a 3-pointer.
Sorry, you just got our great candy in here. I think I put you on the spot there, didn't I?
Callie Jones with 10, 5 in each quarter. And Peyton Mabe, 8 points all in the first quarter. And that leads us to 26 total. And for Rockcastle, these may not be very accurate, but best I have it. Taylor King with 10, Macy Spivey with 6, Kinsley Smith with 2, and Ella McKinney with 5 points. Gives him a total of 23, South by 3.
26-23 as we start this second half, and it'll be South Laurel's basketball. Got to figure out this pesky defense as they pick up extended zone trap here. And it's a turnover. A little sloppy pass off the hands of Jones and out of bounds.
I like what they're doing there. Despite the turnover, they were just a bad catch. But they're going to have the corners run and play off the corners. I like that.
Got underneath, and they found her. Underneath did Ella McKinney snuck behind the defense, and she couldn't capitalize, thankfully. And another turnover for South Laurel. Trying a little run out here. Nothing doing.
I like the idea there with the fast break points and just got to get over the outstretched hands. The Rockcastle defender, they're long and they're tall on the front line there, Tyler. Actually, all across the board in this particular lineup.
Christy Noble switching up that defense early and often, and it's kind of kept South Laurel off balance. They do hold a 3-point lead. Underneath it goes to Spivey. Wraparound pass is up, no good. Rebound underneath to Bretts. She keeps it alive over to Peyton Mabe.
Nice deflection there. She couldn't get a handle on it, so she just tipped it over to Mabe.
Bretts finds Bundy underneath, and she lays it up and in. Good pass from
You know, it
Bretts.
wouldn't take long, just a halftime discussion and changing up their offense a little bit. Now, we'll see if Rockcastle comes back with a different defense.
And Bundy there kind of got lost underneath there. Love that. Out top it goes to Begley. She whips it to Kinsley Smith. Bundy on her, trying not to reach. Ella McKinney has the ball now, spinning on Mabe. Leaves that for Begley. She turns, gives that to Taylor, and she can't miss from close range. Missed bad there. Rebound comes down to Bundy. Mabe,
There it is
ball.
again.
Same play, different result. Should have went up on the left side, tried to go to the right side. I don't know if she thought some people were under there, did Bundy, but she
She wanted
missed.
to get to her right hand, but
Yeah. That play worked again. That was a little high-low between Bretts and Bundy.
it's kind of amazing the counter from Coach Winland here. They had 2 wide open looks.
Free ball in the
Stingy
corner's
defense.
up, no good, and that's rebound from South Laurel's Peyton Mabe. Up ahead it goes to Jones, crosses over, now kicks it back out to Mabe. They restart. That 3 there was Tessa Begley. She couldn't connect from the right corner.
We'll switch it up this time.
28-23. South Laurel with a 5-point lead. Brett's hands off to Mabe. Now she'll angle in with a left hand. Scoop shots up, no good, a lot of contact. Rebound underneath to Bretts. Off the offensive rebound, lays it in.
That's her first basket, and she's been around the rim the whole time.
Another quick 30-second timeout here by Rockcastle County. We'll take one with them. You're listening to South Laurel basketball right here on Cardinal Media Network.
The firm of Cessna and George is here for you when you need them, ready to take on your legal matter and help you achieve a satisfactory outcome. You depend on skilled professionals to get your desired results, and that is what they aim to provide. Stop by their new location at 506 South Main Street or give them a call at 606-770-5400 or anytime at CessnaGeorge.com.
30-second timeout from Rockcastle County. Coach Noble not liking what she sees. South Laurel with a 30-23 advantage.
Tyler kind of reminds me of the first quarter. Bundy comes out and starts the game with the basket, and they get on a little run. And then a quick timeout was called, so very similar to the first quarter.
Taylor with the ball on the baseline, turns, drops it off, and that's a nice answer. Kaylee Smith lays that in. And what a job there by Noble with the timeout. There's two great coaches here doing battle. Jones on the baseline, crosses over, loses it. Back the other way. We got a foul. Shot doesn't go, but two free throws coming for Tessa Begley. It's going to be on Mabe. Gets the foul in transition.
Mabe second. That's the team's first of the quarter.
Sorry, I thought she was shooting that, but say that was on the floor. Underneath he goes. That's a travel.
It wasn't travel.
Kaylee Smith kind of shuffled her feet.
Had a nice look down low, just couldn't gather her feet. Got another turnover for South Laurel.
30-25. Guards with the ball. They pick up full court. Up ahead it goes to Bundy. Great look ahead to Jones, and a left-hand layup is good for the pass from Bundy.
Another one-handed strike by Bundy. Right on target. Easy layup for Callie Jones.
A little disheveled there is Begley. She gets it off.
Great denial defense there by Messer. Took her 3 attempts
Down
to try to
low
get
it goes. And that's shots up, no good by Macy Spivey. We got a travel underneath. After Bundy picked that up. Didn't see it, Jamie.
Couldn't tell.
That'll give it right back to the Lady Rockets, Jamie. 3 turnovers for South Florida this quarter. Been a little bit of an issue. Then it goes to Smith. Back out to Taylor. 3-pointers, no good. Rebound comes down to Messer.
Great block out by Messer. Now she's on the run.
Messer has the ball, back tap, stolen away. It's a run out the other way for Rockcastle. And the layup is good. Tessa Begley finished it up. Macy Spivey with the thievery and the pass ahead. Cuts into this lead, 32-27. Bretts to Jones. Changes direction, now flies in. She's going to be fouled.
Now was she shooting? Let's see where they got this one. Yep.
It's on King, and that'll be a shooting foul there as Fannin will check in.
She has such a great head fake there on that particular play. She does it all the time, actually.
Got a cold breeze coming in here. That's up and good. Makes that back out to a 6-point lead.
13 points now for Jones. She leads all scores.
See Cold Stone and Wetzel's Pretzels over there on the scroll. Jamie, have you had either of those?
I did. I had the pretzels in the apple cinnamon.
Nice. Saw Jersey Mike's there with a check here at halftime. And all of those new businesses, just reach out to them, get them. We're giving them free ads right now, but good stuff, man. Free throw is good. 34-27. McKinney with the basketball.
That'll be a 5 seconds there.
Double team, spins through. You got a timeout for Rockcastle County. That's going to be a full timeout. We'll take one with them. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
When the game is on the line, Martin's Equipment Group in London has the playbook for you. From tractors to residential mowers and equipment to make the job easier, we've got the horsepower to keep you winning. Visit their convenient location on South Dixie Street in London. Martin's Equipment Group, Power, performance, and the hometown team you can trust. The real estate market is heating up, with the median home prices rising by 1.4% over the past year. Now is the perfect time to buy or sell your home. Trust Jesse Sizemore at Century 21 Advantage Realty to guide you through this dynamic market. Call 606-309-9898 today or visit jessesizemore.c21.com to take advantage of the booming real estate opportunities.
34-27 your score. South Laurel with the lead. 3:22 to play here in the third. Rockcastle County's basketball after the timeout. Jamie, your thoughts here in this third quarter?
I like what we've done to adjust offensively, and our defense looks really strong this third.
Inbound goes to Rockcastle's Spivey. Pull-up jumper.
Gosh, that looks good right there.
Yeah, a little left elbow jumper. Spivey gets it to go. 5-point lead for the Cards.
Fannin over there was wide open for a second.
Fannin back to Mabe. Mabe dribbles in, angles her body, shots up, no good. Going back to the line, I think.
Yeah, she was shooting. That should get her two, but let's see. I'm going to see her start knocking down about 95% of these free throws.
She's going to get there a lot. She is hard to handle when she gets in that paint.
She's 1 of 3 so far on the night.
That one looked great, Jamie. That first one spun in there.
Saw some highlights of her brother down at Alabama Huntsville.
Yeah, playing some good basketball. Sure going to miss him this year. He was a blast to cover. As is his sister. 2 for 2 there at the line, Jamie. I think you caught it. I think Coach Quinlan said you got to hit those, man.
You sound like a little like Jack Gibbons.
I did, didn't I? I've been listening to the Goose a lot. Spivey being double teamed.
Knew that was coming.
Bundy got a foul from behind there. Yep.
She loves to do that, but that time she got a little body.
That's the first on Bundy. South Laurel gets a little size in there as Messer comes back in. She's on the floor there with Bretts, Jones, Fannin, and Maeve. I think all those ladies are over 5'10". Big lineup out there. Spivey gets it underneath. Ball goes out of bounds. And that's the last touch by Tessa Begler.
The Lady Cards on the verge of blowing this one out. Just a few more stops and a few more baskets, and this thing can be in the double figures.
I think Rockcastle might be starting to get into some foul trouble as well. So a little high screen here for Mabe. She dribbles to her left, now leaves it. Fannin, corner three is off the back of the iron. And a big-time rebound there by Macy Spivey. She'll bring it up herself. A little pink knee brace there, kind of heavily padded.
Yeah, she's had some injury.
Yep, that looked like a carry nearly. Rockcastle looks like they're a little winded right now. First game of the season. Nice. Seams, and Fannin steps in, steals that away. And all the other way it goes. She's going to be fouled. On the line to shoot two.
Good anticipation there on the steal, and then a nice hesitation there to get the contact.
They call it intentional.
Oh my gosh, you didn't call attention around here. It makes you went fine.
So an intentional foul here is going to be on Rockcastle, and looks like
there was. I would have to agree with the fans behind us. That was not a good call.
And that first free throw's up and good by Fannin.
Her first points of the season.
I don't even think Coach Windland likes that one. And 2 for 2 at the line from Mackenzie Fannin. Jamie, her shot looks about as good as anybody's on the team. It just rolls off there beautifully.
6 for 6 in the third quarter from the free throw line. That's what you like to see with this team.
And it's out to the largest lead of the game right now, or tied for the largest lead. I think 9 is the largest. It was 8-0, right, and then it was 10-3. The Cardinals trying to get some separation in. It goes to Bretts. She brings it down, and in the process makes herself small. And they force a jump ball, and it's going to be...
That was number 4 for Rockcastle, the smallest person on the team.
Kelsey. Yeah, Kelsey Maupin.
And she tied them up.
Back the other way it goes. It's McKinney. Out to Spivey. Spivey backing in, drops off to McKinney. Quick three in the corner. Good.
They look good right there.
Did.
The lefty. Three.
That cuts into the lead, 38-32. South Laurel starting to feel a little comfortable. Three-pointer. The great equalizer made. Into Fannin, back to Mabe. Minute 24 to play. Mabe drives in, floats one up off the iron, no good. Bretts taps it out. And that'll go to Rockcastle County.
I didn't see Brett's on the last person to touch that one, but.
Yep.
You think so?
Taylor King now back in the game. She had a little break.
Finding a little loft here.
Messer with a foul. They get Jones out. McKenna Adams back in there. Or sorry, Emma Adams.
She brings some fire to the squad.
Kaylee Smith underneath the Spivey. Turnaround jumper, soft touch, gives it to go. James, nice little jumper for Spivey. We do not need to get her going. 38-34. 9-point lead gets erased pretty quick.
Don't bring it down.
Does it again. Brett's careless with it. Three people around her. She's bailed out with a foul.
Yeah, Coach Windlow's talking to her. You're bringing it way down here. If you're going to not make an initial move, you got to bring it high so you can pass it out of there.
45 seconds. South with a 4-point lead. Next foul will be a double bonus for South. Three ball from Fannin. Buries it right in front of her coach on the wing. Makes it 41.
He was talking about her. You talked about it, Tyler, pregame. That Coach Windlow liking what he's seen in practice from her.
Nice game for Fannin off the bench. She's kind of the first one off the bench tonight. Back the other way. Three ball. She's starting to feel it.
She is starting to feel it.
That's Ella McKinney. That's two straight for her.
That's 11 total points for her. Back-to-back threes.
Mabe here with 5 seconds. Fannin, another three. Can't connect. Rebound Taylor. And that'll go right to us. That'll do it. 41-37. As self-preservation there, Jamie. We've lost the lead.
We dodged it. Julie come up with a rebound there.
I was worried about her computer here. All right, we'll step aside. Fourth quarter action coming your way. South Laurel with a 4-point lead. 41-37. You're listening to the South Laurel girls basketball right here on the Marks Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, fourth quarter getting ready to start. South Laurel leads by 4. Rockcastle not going away.
Had a chance there, Tyler South did, to push it on up double figures and maybe get separation there, and then Rockcastle, by Macy Spivey along with McKinney really coming back offensively there.
Yes, South Laurel's done a good job on their leading scorer, Taylor King, in this half anyway. Emma Adams with the ball. Over to Fannin in the corner. Down low it goes to Messer. Gets to the foul line, turns.
They've done a good job against Messer, too.
They have. Down low to Bretts. Bretts struggling with ball control, and she turns it over again. Tough little stretch here for Riley. And she's going to battle there and get some rebounds and come up with some
I don't
balls.
know if Callie Jones, I was going to say, she's coming up off the bench. She's the leading scorer for South Florida.
Rockcastle gives it right back to him. Ball a little too hot for him to handle. Goes right through the hands of Ella McKinney.
14 points for Jones. She re-enters the game. And a little breather there.
Starters back out there for South Laurel. Bretts, Jones, Messer, Mabe, and Bundy. It's Jones over to Mabe. Double team, passes out of it to Bundy at the foul line, drops it down to Bretts. She can't hang on to it. Now gathers, brings it down over to Mabe. Down low it goes to Messer. Turn, jumper, up, no good. And the rebound controlled by Rockcastle. Taylor.
Good.
Good look ahead there. She was cut off by Jones. Didn't pick her dribble up. Finds a wide open Begley underneath for the layup and cuts it to a 2-point lead, 41-39.
So just like the first half, a little stagnant offensively in the second quarter and now the fourth.
Bundy to Mabe. Wild shot, no good. A lot of contact. Brett's with an offensive rebound. And she is going to be fouled underneath.
Are you kidding?
And that is going to be on number 5, Tessa Begley.
Second on Begley.
It's the first team foul this fourth quarter. Quickly off the inbound to Messer. Bears the corner three.
I don't know how many she's actually shot of the threes tonight. Maybe that was her first, maybe one other one.
They've kind of had the clamps on her, but she's persevered. That's a huge shot there, 44-39. They whip it around. Taylor goes baseline. She's going to be bumped, and
it's on Messer.
Get Messer there. Good call, Jamie. Just kind of cut her off. Didn't get in front of her, bumped her out. Taylor's a tough matchup. Good defender, too.
That's 3 on Messer.
And it's a good squad here. That's a great challenge here to start this season. Out top it goes to Spivey, being guarded by Jones. Little turnaround at the foul line. Gives it to Begley. She flies in. That's going to be a foul on Riley Bretts.
That's going to be a 2-shot foul there as she was shooting.
Tessa Begley will go to the line, the junior.
That's third foul on Brett, so we're getting a touch of foul trouble here.
Ooh, Begley, high arc and free throw goes, touches all part of the rim and rolls out. Got one more coming to her. And 0 for 2. That's huge for South Laurel. Brett's with a chase down. Lift it off to Mabe. Mabe looking ahead. Eyes up, as always, for her. Over to Bundy. She'll step into a 3, and she got it. Huge shot from Bundy.
She had it open, then she waited, and then the defender came, but she knocks it down anyway.
She had time to gather and everything. Now it's 47-39. Huge shot there from the senior Aubrey Bundy. Good defense there from Messer. She slaps that away out top. Rockets will keep it. Rockles. Jamie, I'll be honest with you. This basketball snuck up on us all.
Yeah.
It got December quick.
We had 2 games in the playoffs, so
It's true.
for the football.
Nice wraparound pass and an easy bucket for Begley off the assist to King, and it makes it 47-41 South Laurel there. Bundy, another 3 in the corner this time. That's no good, a little too strong. King with the ball. Pull-up jumper in transitions, no good. Tries to track down her own rebound, and that's going to be off of King. And that'll go back to the Lady Cards.
6-point lead here tonight. We need to extend. Make a good play. Coach Wendell's going to call a timeout.
That's a full timeout. 47-41 your score. And that clock continuing to move. Need to stop that. I love when people lose it. All right, Jamie, we'll take a break here. We got a minute to play with. You're listening to the Martin Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Martin's Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com. The real estate market is heating up, with the median home prices rising by 1.4% over the past year. Now is the perfect time to buy or sell your home. Trust Jesse Sizemore at Century 21 Advantage Realty to guide you through this dynamic market. Call 606-309-9898 today or visit jessesizemore.c21.com to take advantage of the booming real estate opportunities.
All right, South Laurel with a timeout. Trying to final push here as they lead by 6, 47-41. 4:45 to play in the ballgame. Nice little screen and roll, and a beautiful play made to Shelby Smith. Little high pick and roll. That was a thing of beauty. And you know who drew that up? Couldn't work any better there for Coach Todd Wendland. That was gorgeous.
And Smith just came into the game, too. Aggressive play by Smith. And another turnover for Rockcastle there.
That'll be the play of the night. Kelsey Maupin ran into her screener and is whistled for the travel. That's unfortunate for them. Fortunate for South Laurel, 49-41. Jones over to Bundy in the corner. Back to Jones. She'll drive in, float her up, and rolls off. Rebound to Begley. She gets it out and stolen away by Smith. Smith picks it up to Jones. She thought about it, turns it down. They'll reset, run a little clock. That's a marking of a veteran ball club. But turns it right over as a senior.
A little nifty dribbling there.
King flies in. She's going to be whistled for an offensive foul. She's
Good stance. I think that was Shelby Smith again with coming here making some plays, man.
She gets out of the game. Brett's back in, but big time round of applause from her bench there. Shelby Smith playing well. 8-point lead. Bundy with the basketball. Right in front of the South Laurel bench. Drives in, now leaves it for Messer. 3:30 to play. Messer, straight line drive to the basket, lays it in with the left hand. Messer starting to feel it here in this fourth quarter.
5 points for her in the fourth. That's a great play right there.
It was. Spivey now at the foul line, being guarded by Jones. Leaves that off to Kinley Smith. Over to Taylor. Taylor finds a wide open lady in the corner there. No good. That is number 23, Ella McKinney with we got a jump ball.
Wow.
We got an injury. I hope Macy Spivey kind of got it pinned underneath there. Yeah.
Wrapped in there, and the stronger Mabe was ripping it and kind of extended her elbow the wrong direction.
Possession arrow will give it back to the Rockets. And King, she'll fire a triple. That's blocked there by Jones. Nobody gathers it, and Rockcastle saves it. Back to McKinney in the corner. She's trying to travel there. She tries to gather it.
I tightrope it over there. I don't know if she actually moved this other foot.
Maybe.
You gotta just keep going. Don't quit.
It's a 10-point game. 2:45 to play in the ballgame.
Princeton from the bench. See what that play is.
They double made, a lot of contact. She falls to the floor, down to Brett. Over to Bundy. To Messer.
Beauty.
Pull up jumper is good. Macy Messer now with 7 fourth quarter points. When in doubt, get it to Macy. 53-41. Playing with some confidence now. Over to Kinley Smith. She'll dribble in. South Laurel swatting at anything in the paint.
Yep, I would agree. She a little lazy lean there, lazy lean.
Macy Messer with another foul. That's her fourth. Keep an eye on that. A tough task all night between Macy Spivey and Spivey's ball now. She'll drive in. Unabated to the hole. Nearly got it to drop. Bretz comes away with it. Out to Messer. Messer over to Jones. That's coming our way. All slapped out of there by Macy Spivey. South Laurel will keep it with 1:52 to play. And Coach Christy Noble wants to take a full timeout. We'll take one with him. 53-41. South Laurel leads in this one. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Martins Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com. The firm of Cessna and George is here for you when you need them, ready to take on your legal matter and help you achieve a satisfactory outcome. You depend on skilled professionals to get your desired results, and that is what they aim to provide. Stop by their new location at 506 South Main Street or give them a call at 606-770-5400 or anytime at CessnaGeorge.com.
South Laurel trying to pull away from this pesky Lady Rockets team.
Hey, I look for this team, these two teams, to maybe be at the Sweet 16 come March.
Too, Jamie. I don't know what Pulaski County and Lincoln County, that 12th region is just stout. But, man, well-coached team, tough defensive squad. And we got a jump ball that's going to keep it with South Laurel. She got hit in the nose there, did Macy Spivey.
So those always hurt right in the nose.
1:49 to play. South Laurel up by 12. Maid dribbling out, tight roping the sideline there. Over to Bundy. Bundy gives way to Messer. Back to Bundy. Tied up in the corner. She's going to turn it over. That's going to hit and be Rockcastle's ball. Jamie, rough out here for these officials. I'm just going to say it. It's not the best I've seen. Either way. Taylor King with the ball. Looking for a backdoor cutter, and that's too many steps, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be another turnover here. Macy Spivey.
Get up and get them. They're going to hold it. You know that. Come on.
Bundy has it. Had to go the other way, Aubrey.
Got timeouts if you need it. And there's
I have
one.
to take one there. 1:20 to play, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here, James. Maybe thank player of the game here coming up by the Creek. And we want to thank Yaden's Auto Sale. Well, Yaden's Auto Sale's kicking off big savings all season long. Don't turn over your chance to drive home a quality pre-owned vehicle. Financing made easy. Deals that score every time. Stop by Yaden's Auto Sales in London today, where the winning point starts with you. Yaden's Auto Sales, your hometown auto MVP. You like that? Left that. Julie did not update that for basketball.
Now she got the touchdown and a fumble there.
Yeah.
Good recovery.
Hey, you know. I'm pro. 53-41, 1:20. My bald head is getting cold in here. You feel a little draft
Yeah, I
on
like
your
to
back?
put my jacket back on, but
Yeah. This gals here behind us have been vocal.
yeah, I'm sure everybody on the broadcast has heard this fan from Rockcastle.
Messer with the ball, inbounds that to Callie Jones. Callie cross court to Bretts. Bretts back out to Mabe. Abel step through with a dribble. Hits the deck, and we got a foul there. Who's that going to be on?
That's going to be on number 1,
Taylor King.
Taylor King. She had 10 points in the first half, and they held her scoreless so far in this half.
Jamie, you're right, though. Talented squad. This is a great challenge, Jamie. You know, next game for these Lady Cards, it's Sacred Heart. So
It don't get easier.
he told us there in the offseason that this schedule didn't know what he was thinking exactly. But
Lady Cards are going to Louisville over the winter break and playing for, the Queens of the Commonwealth, which, if you're not familiar, is the same as the King
of the Bluegrass.
King of the Bluegrass tournament that's held in Louisville. So the South Laurel boys went last year. A lot of fun.
Under a minute now. South Laurel now with a 12-point lead, 53-41. A little keep away here, Messer with it.
Guess they're letting this just go because they're not fouling.
Yep, nearly stolen away. Good ball control here for South Laurel. May dribbles in. Over to Jones. She goes baseline. Little shots up. Hit from behind. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
Jones is so poised. This is a tenacious defense, too, that they face tonight. That's hectic and really hard to. They're tall and lanky, hard to play against, and they've done a good job, especially in the second half. Jones knocked down the first free throw.
54-41. Jones 2 for 2 at the line that trip.
She is 5 for 5 on the night from the free throw line.
Quite big night for her.
16 points for her.
Exactly. I knew she had to be racking them up, but
a little frustration push there.
Yep. Bundy goes flying to the floor. Spivey gets the offensive foul. Fannin comes back in. Bretts will check out.
We got a timeout on the
Full
floor.
timeout. Let's take one with them. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Martins Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com.
First National Bank of Manchester. Experience modern banking with hometown service at First National Bank of Manchester. They offer a variety of personal and business accounts, loans, and free digital banking services to meet your needs. Visit them at 1211 West 5th Street or call 606-864-8360. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
.6 seconds left in this one. Unless they got that Rock and Jock 10-point shot out there. I think this one's safe to say.
Well, they didn't foul. I thought they should start fouling to get, try to make the.
I got South Laurel this second half from the charity stripe.
Well, elbow that Bundy threw.
Wow. It's in the.
Hey, that's okay, Alex. Way to take it to the face.
She did take one to the face there.
Yes, she did. Oh, man.
A lot of shots to the face all night, both teams. Here comes Mia Hibbert.
Hibbert and Shelby Smith and Emma Adams will check in. Emma Adams played some nice minutes early as the starters will check out.
Rockcastle number 30, Katie Smith.
She knocks down some big threes. It's 23.
Number 20,
Ellen McKinney.
How about Lexi Messer here for South Laurel, Jamie? Not familiar with her game. A sophomore, number 22. And then number 00, Chloe Osborne will check in.
And for Rockcastle number 32, Callie May replaces.
A lot of wholesale changes here for the Lady Rockets and the Lady Cards. Sadie Osborne out there. Bundy's perfect at the line. She'll check out. Hard-fought win here for South Laurel, Jamie, opening night. 16 points lead right now, 57-41. Let's see if it sticks there. What'd you call, Jamie? 8?
I said 8.
W there. So it was a lot closer than this final score is going to indicate. Scrappy, very tough, very talented Rockcastle Rockets squad here.
Kelsey,
And that'll do it 57-43. Moppin gets the final deuce of the night. But that's not going to be enough. South Laurel starts this season 1-0. Coach Wedlin redeems his loss last year to Rockcastle on the road. Gets them here at home as we start a nice victory here in year number 2 of Coach Todd Wendland and a talented squad he has. Jamie, we're going to step aside, tally up some scores. We'll have our Creek player of the game. Might get a talk with them and maybe Coach Todd Wendland as well. So we'll stick around for our post-game show. Brought to you by Sheriff John Root. You're listening to the Martins Peterbilt Cardinal Media Network.
Martins Peterbilt is a third-generation family-owned business known for outstanding parts availability and unmatched service. Their knowledgeable staff and dedication to keeping your truck on the road makes them your complete resource for trucks, trailers, parts, service, and much, much more. Serving London and the surrounding states for more than 50 years. Stop by one of their 5 locations today or call them at 606-878-6410 or at martinspeterbilt.com. This broadcast and all of our exceptional web content at Cardinal Media Network are brought to you by Julie Ross Ray Media Consulting. With over 20 years of experience, Julie provides tailored media solutions to help take your business to the next level. Learn more at julierossraymedia.com.
(57-43), your final here tonight. And you're listening now to the Sheriff John Root post-game show. Like a strong defense on the court, Sheriff John Root and his team work every day to protect Laurel County with dedication, teamwork, community pride. They're here to keep our families safe on and off the court. They always say good luck, teams. We want to thank the Creek, our player of the game sponsor. You're invited to the Creek Church. Come experience uplifting worship, a practical message, and a community that feels like home. Whether you're exploring faith or looking for a fresh start, there's a place for you at the Creek. Join us at locations in London, Somerset, and Williamsburg. Details at thecreekchurch.com. And our Creek player of the game is going to be number 15, Callie Jones. 16 big points for the freshman tonight, and she really kind of catapulted the team. Just consistent play throughout, and I could have went to a lot of different players. Callie led all scores, and we went the lazy route here on game number 1.
We sure did, and Tyler, we had 4 Lady Cards in double figures, so you could have gave it to any of them. You could, defensively, they played good as a group. A lot of turnovers they created, and really impressive on a really good team. This it ended up being a 15-point victory, but this was close throughout, and we pulled away a couple times into almost the double figures, and finally down the stretch had a good run, anchored by Messer, and Bundy hit a big 3 there in that fourth quarter, a couple free throws for her, and a great night for the Lady Cards.
Yeah. Jamie, Mackenzie Fannin, 5 big points there in that third quarter. Big 3, maybe just timely buckets, and then Messer with just kind of that separation there. When they went back-to-back 3s down here on this end, Bundy and Messer, that was the dagger, and Rockcastle could not answer one last run, and they had done it all night. Kind of played from behind all game. tied it up maybe at one point. South Florida just kind of kept them at bay, kept them at arm's length, and finally delivered it there in the fourth quarter, which is a sign of a great team.
I think the Rockcastle Lady Rockets there, they kind of, you could tell they were gassed toward the end. Still played really solid. Just couldn't make buckets down the stretch. I want to say one of the plays of the game, Tyler, was Shelby Smith checked into the game after a timeout. They ran a pick and roll for her. She made a hard pick, a hard roll, got the bucket, and scored right there on that play. It was good. It was a good like it came, like drawn up play. They executed it well, and Shelby Smith with a nice bucket.
It was Coach Wendland dialed that up. I think we had a 6-point lead when he called that timeout, and then Shelby Smith answers the call, makes a beautiful play, and then delivers it. How about starting the second half there with that adjustment as well? The high-low game with, of all people, Riley Bretz and Bundy. It worked 2 times, and they only got 2 points out of it. Should have got 4, but she was wide open on both times. That's just an incredible coaching job. And also tip of the hat to the Rockcastle coach as well. Her defensive switching and game plan just kind of ran out of gas there. Christy Noble, hats off to her. And that's a talented squad.
Real headsy bunch over there at Rockcastle. They were able to make those changes defensively and execute them. Usually when you lose an assignment or something when you change defenses, they executed well, but not enough points there down the stretch. South Florida had to pull it ahead. We'll run down some scores, Tyler.
Yeah,
real
that'd
quick.
be great.
First for Rockcastle County held Taylor King only to 10 points, all in the first half, and Macy Spivey with 10. Kelsey Maupin with 2. Tessa Begley played a pretty good game with 6 points, 0 for 2 from the line. Kinsley Smith with 2 points. Ella McKinney had 2 threes in that third quarter, got her 11 points, and then Kaylee Smith with the bucket. 2 points. They did go 6 of 8 from the free throw line. And for South Laurel, Riley Bratz with 2 points. Macy Messer with 12. Aubrey Bundy with 10. Shelby Smith with the 2 points. Callie Jones, we mentioned, 16. Mackenzie Fannin with 5. And Peyton Mabe with 10 points. As I mentioned, Messer, Bundy, Jones, and Mabe all in double figures. They go, Tyler, a good stat here. 13 of 16 from the free throw line.
Wow.
So that's
And that was, I believe we missed our, Mabe missed 2.
She missed 2.
Of 1 of 3 there in the first quarter.
Yeah, she ended up going 3 of 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of them there was 1 of 2 Messer in the second quarter as well. Aubrey was 2 for 2. Jones 2, 5 for 5 for Jones.
You gotta love that, Jamie. You're talking last year that was kind of a weak point for this Lady Cars team. They start hitting those, you look out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they should dominate most of these games, but the schedule's going to be a lot tougher this year before the district kicks off, and so this
talk about that a little bit, Jamie. I was kind of waiting around for Coach Wendland to hop out and peek his head around there. But December 5th on Friday night, they've got Sacred Heart, defended champions, and that's going to be a lot of fun. That's at Sacred Heart Academy. And then they turn around there and play the Madison Central Shootout on Saturday at Madison Central. So what a tough stretch here in the opening week, and I don't think Coach Wendland minds that a bit. And he's got a good squad and wants to see what they're made of, and should be a fun run. And we get it started here with a win tonight. That's a lot of positive here. Can't win them all if you don't win that first one, right?
We'd love to go to the Sacred Heart game. I think we're going to be over on Friday night with the North-South boys game, as that one is going to be interesting as regional preseason player of the game, or player of the year, at least picked, is Reese Davidson.
Yeah, Reese Davidson. Some of those publications have North Laurel as, I think, 7th there. KSR had them ranked 7th in the state. A rematch of last year's region championship game that went to overtime. We'll have it for you Friday night, 7:30 over at the Jungle. It's going to be a wild one over there as North Laurel and South Laurel to start South Laurel season. I think North Laurel gets Lexington Catholic tomorrow night, so they'll be coming in with a little bit of some game experience, and South Laurel had a few scrimmages here. It's going to be a fun one as always. You never can count out Jeff Davis' team. We've got just some players there that we've watched and looking forward to, and they're going to be in shape and ready to play and ready for the fight.
His defense is always there, so he can slow down the game with the best of them and keep them close. We've watched it over the years. Last year they had a lot, some horses from offensive side, and for the last couple of years. But when he needs to slow down the game and make one close, he can do that as well.
Looking forward to that one on Friday night. We'll catch up with Coach Todd Wendland on down the road, Jamie. But 57-43, your score tonight. South Laurel with a big win to start their season. Lady Cardinals looking good over a good Rockcastle Lady Rockets team. For Jamie Dawson, it's Tyler Dawson. Jamie,
you stay classy, London.
More importantly, thanks for stopping by. You've been listening to the South